like a Hellcat.
Hey everyone, this is Untitled Adventure, and today is a beautiful and exciting day. In today's video, something new and something amazing. I forgot I'm not using the Optifine spyglass. Today's video, we're doing something new, something interesting. The Deep Dark and the Warden and everything dealing with it, maybe minus a couple things, have been added. I don't know why my render distance is so low. Back up to 20. That's better. But yeah, it's been added in an experimental snapshot, Deep Dark experimental snapshot 1. So since the 1.18.2 snapshots are still kind of ongoing and still kind of a thing that's going to be going on for a little bit, the Minecraft team has decided that they're just going to give us access to that stuff in experimental snapshot form, which means I had to like specifically download stuff for this rather than just coming by default. So yeah, this is how we're going to be held off for the bigger, more experimental features until 1.19 snapshots begin in full. So I'm actually going to turn the music ever so slightly. So this important stuff. The changelog. They've added the Deep Dark biome to the overworld, which is just an underground biome like the Dripstone Cave and the Lush Caves. So we have 3 now. The Ancient City structure spawns in the Deep Dark, but it can extend outward from it. They added the Darkness mob effect. They added Skulk Veins, Skulk Catalyst, and Skulk Shrieker blocks. Reintroduced the Skulk Sensor. Skulk Sensors will not activate when you step on them. Even when sneaking. Skulk Sensors can now only be obtained with Silk Touch. I'm assuming all of the stuff can only be obtained with Silk Touch, otherwise it drops XP. Added a new enchantment called Swift Sneaking, which basically makes you less or it makes the Skulk less reactive to you. And then they added the Warden mob. So starting off with the Ancient Cities, we'll go through those in a second. The Ancient Cities structures, there's multiple different types of them, spawn the Deep Dark biome. In chests guarded by Skulk Sensors and Shriekers, you can find the new Swift Sneaking enchantment. I doubt that's going to be the only thing you earn from there, but we'll find out at some point later down the line. You can also find a mysterious block called Reinforced Deep Slate here, which cannot be obtained in survival, and mobs cannot spawn there. There are some known issues. They will extend far beyond the Deep Dark biome, which isn't a thing they're supposed to do, and aquifers can sometimes collide with them and destroy them, which is also something it's not supposed to do. So we're going to go ahead and do the Reinforced Deep Slate, which is this texture right here. That's not a theory. Perhaps they're associated. So it cannot be obtained in survival, but it is going to be part of the structures. So I guess we can go ahead and head down here. See if we... Well, a lot of stuff is spawned there. See if we can find one. I can probably do like a search tag for it. It's probably going to be really low too. I'm searching up here this high is not going to be beneficial by any means. I'm not even sure what to look for. I know they're not supposed to be like immensely common. They are supposed to be relatively rare. This is a massive, just empty space right here. I wonder what that's about. I guess I can, locate, Ancient City. Heck yeah. Oh, geez. And here is an Ancient City. I think our brightness is the highest. So here's what it looks like. This one's intersecting with a mine shaft, it seems. Yeah. And in here, I'm not sure if you can hear it. Seems to be something else going on. Maybe sound effects? Perhaps I turn off the music. No, I guess it is part of the ambient music then. Weird. There's kind of weird like ambient noise going on in here. So yeah, this is what the ancient cities look like. There's this big middle structure. Okay. Okay. We're getting a portal. We are 100% getting a portal. That's 100% what this is going to be. This is going to be some sort of portal. I am calling it now. Either a portal or this is some sort of mob spawn. So yeah, these are unobtainable in survival mode. These blocks right here, this is reinforced deep slate. Yeah, we are 100% getting a is this waterlogged skull? That is actually kind of cool. But yeah, so we're 100% getting something new with that. But yeah, here's what the ancient city looks like. This one happens to be intersecting with a dripstone cave biome. So this isn't what it looks like in its most pure form. In its most pure form, it won't have all the dripstone on it. But besides that, it's literally like a fortified city is what it seems like. Actually kind of cool. And I'm assuming this is the issue of it extending far outside of its normal biome, because the deep dark, this main area right here is probably the deep dark where you don't see the dripstone. So this is more what it would look like naturally, this direction down here, with all this cool stuff around it. Here's a Shrieker, here's a Catalyst. And there's the Shrieker going off. This has all the stuff in this one. Actually doesn't have the oh, I hear the Warden. This one doesn't actually have the new enchantment in it anywhere. But of course, we can just go through here in the city. Full blocks here. Actually, that's missing for some reason. Actually, just prevent you from being detected while walking through here, which is actually pretty cool. But then you get Skulk. This is what Skulk veins look like. They're pretty cool. They're like the lichen, and they can be placed on any side, which is really cool. And every single bit of this, I believe whenever you mine it up, if you're not using Silk Touch, it just kind of disappears and drops XP for you, which is pretty cool regardless. If mobs die here, if a mob dies here, so let me get a zombie, get a sword. Only guy here. He ran. It didn't happen close enough because he keeps on working away. And it grew more over here with a cool bubble effect, which is really cool. Of course, this thing is reacting to me being right here, which is interesting. And so, yeah, that's basically these are the ancient cities. There's these big deep slate cities, which actually look freaking amazing with this weird portal thing in the center. We might be getting into this. Actually, you know what? This is a really funny way for King Big Dogs to introduce the Aether into Minecraft. Is the most underground area leads to literally a sky dimension, which would be kind of funny. Yeah. And so now we get to the darkness effect, which is something that is caused by the Shrieker, although ooh. So that was the Warden sound. I'm not sure how well you heard that. So the Warden is somewhere over here. Here's a cool shrine looking thing. This looks weird. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of exploring. A lot of cool things here. This looks like it's kind of like a ruined portal or something. A notebook. So here's a catalyst. But yeah, so that's all this stuff. I'm going to go ahead and head to the surface really quick to show off this stuff, and then I'll head back, show off like all the Skulk stuff up here, and then I'll show it off, and show off the darkness effect as well. But yeah, show off all the Skulk blocks where we're not going to be murdered by the Warden for existing, and show off how the darkness effect looks. So I'm going to spawn here, grab all the blocks real quick. I actually probably need to keep that sword. That's how I spell Skulk. Shrieker, block, sensor. Apparently the sensor actually has a new texture updated from this that we didn't get, because I've been seeing in the dev screenshots, which is really weird that we didn't get it, but oh well. I think a hoe is the default item. We can also just go ahead and get this and enchant one with slash enchant Silk Touch. And it has Silk Touch. Alright, so I think we can like go ahead and just place a handful of these, place a ton of this, place maybe a catalyst or two over here, and then a Shrieker or two, I guess. And then these sensors all the way over here so they're not bizarre. So, actually, make them further away so they're not affecting stuff. So, of course, we can hop into survival for this real quick. Survival. Yeah. If you jump on it, it activates it too. I don't know what that was. But yeah, so you can mine this, and it just drops XP if you don't mine it with Soak Touch, but then you can get it with Soak Touch by doing that. Same with this. These actually don't give you XP if you do that. Same with the Skulk Sensor over here. You get this one. Takes that. If you mine it with this, you pick it up. I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to work with the creatures as well. You pick it up like that, but if you just mine it like this, it doesn't drop anything actually. And then same with the Catalyst, just XP. Like this, you get it yourself. So you can actually set up farms for yourself, which is pretty cool. Slash effect, give. We're just going to show off darkness. Show what it looks like. For 10 seconds. So basically, it just changes the graphics settings. So a new mob effect unique to the Warden and the Skull Shrieker, which actually couldn't get the Shrieker to do it for some reason. I'm going to go into creative so I don't die while doing this, which will affect you when you're nearby it. Lowers the gamma down to an equivalent of moody while this effect on. Periodic pulses will lower the overall brightness of the world so the darkness creeps up against all light sources. When the Warden is around, torches will be more important than ever. Of course, you can affect this with the accessibility. I for some reason can't get the Shrieker to do it, or to actually affect me with it. But it might just be because I'm not setting it up properly. We can see real quick. Place a Shrieker. Place a Skulk Sensor. Oh, it spawned right here! I wasn't expecting it to spawn up here, so they do just kind of spawn up randomly. So yeah. So you have the darkness effect now. And the Warden's here sniffing for me. Oh my gosh. Sound design of this guy. Go after the guy. So yeah, see the darkness effect kind of just pulsing as the Warden's kind of here. He's stuck. He might be stuck. You know, I don't think he can swim. He might be stuck. I definitely wasn't intending to summon him here. But yeah, so yeah, it will give you the darkness effect. I guess I just wasn't close enough to it or something like that. Let's help the guy out real quick. Oh, he found me. He's trying to go after me. I'm trying to help you out here, bro. Do I need to, bucket? Or no, sponge. Where's he heading to? Oh, he's he's going after these zombies for some reason. I'm probably about to kill him because he's kind of causing issues here. Jeez, he has a lot of health. Slash enchant. I don't know what that is. Sharpness 5. Wow. He's a ton of health. Alright, effect. Strength or something. Let's try a 10, see what that does. Okay, that killed him. Jeez. Okay, so well, now we know how the Shrieker works. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I can't get rid of this rough mode. Yeah, that's freaking horrifying, honestly. So yeah, so that's how the darkness effect works. It kind of just pulses. Can change this to 20 seconds, I guess. Yeah, it just looks like this. Pulses everything dark. I'm assuming when I'm underground it'll look like a million times cooler. I'm sure we can, right now, head back down, because I'm now done with all the explanation for all the stuff. We've seen all the new blocks. Now it's actually time to talk about the Deep Dark. The Deep Dark! Dimly lit in the area of the Deep Dark is sure to strike fear in the heart of most players. Even the most brave players. The floor of Deep Dark is covered in skulk. The only mob that calls the Deep Dark home is the Warden. So we can go and give ourselves that effect again to see how it looks like in an area like this. I thought they're supposed to be like blue pulsating things. Also light sources. It centers on light sources apparently. Blue pulsating lines, but that might just be whenever the skull... What is activated? Something was just activated. But yeah, it might... Is this bat? This bat is activating it. But yeah, that might be something that is exclusive to say. Ooh, here it is, swift sneaking. So yeah, always back. He is back. Gotta kill him. I didn't mean to spawn you in, dude. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to spawn you in. Here, I'll solve this quickly. One shot you. All right. So yeah. And more or less what this enchantment does, let me just get boots. And I can go up to level 3 on it, I believe. So slash enchant me swift sneak and then 3. And more or less what it does is it makes me not trigger skulk as easily. At least what I'm assuming. It allows me to move faster while sneaking, actually. Actually, no, yeah, that's totally. If I would actually read down, that's exactly what it says. Swift Sneak. This enchantment can be found exclusively in the chests of ancient cities and has 3 levels. When applied, it will increase your movement speed while crouching. Can only be applied to boots and cannot be combined with Soul Speed, Frostwalker, or Depth Strider, which is really good actually. Yeah, it's really good. Of course, we're seeing the Warden right now, which is kind of freaky. We'll go ahead and go to the Warden stuff here real quick. Just like Skulk sensors, these terrifying creatures use vibrations as a means of navigating the environment. I think he got stuck on a chest. I don't know what's activating him. I think it's the bat. Oh, and he moves fast when he's angry. Yeah, he's going after that bat. He's going after that bat. Oh, he hurt himself. Going after the bat. He's going after the bat, and he got stuck. They use vibration, and when vibrations are enough, they also have a smell. So basically, if you're close to them, they can find you. If you're close to them, and if you get too close, he just murdered it. If you get too close and you bump into them, they'll see you too. Their spawn conditions, they just kind of, you heard him sniffing right there. Their unique spawn conditions, they just kind of break out of the ground, which is pretty freaking scary. So they say watch your steps, because you can outlast them if you just don't make noise for 60 seconds, I think is what it is. Yeah, 60 seconds, and they'll dig back underground. They have special interaction with thrown items, so no, can distract him. If you wait 5 seconds, he won't become angry at the thrower. He would find me basically if I was doing it like this. So yeah, pretty interesting. So you can strategically do it. He also disables shields whenever he hits you. And he does not drop any loot, which I still think is kind of a mistake. I think it'd be cool if they reintroduced the Skulk Jaw as just an idle, constantly active trap as this drop. Kimmy Dogs, if you see this video, it's a good idea. So yeah, they're just powerful creatures. So we can go over the other things that are here. So we did kind of go over the Skulk stuff quickly. So the Skulk Catalyst, just whenever you kill a mob around it, it spreads Skulk around it. We showed it up there. There's a Catalyst here, and since we have Strength, we can showcase it here. I don't know why I got another egg. It was right there already. I can just spawn this guy, kill him instantly, and it will try to propagate the Skulk wherever it can. It propagated it right there, spawn right here, propagates it right over here. Which is pretty cool. I love the bubble effect. The bubble effect is really cool on it. Give him a bunch of targets up here. When he kills them, he will cause them to spawn Skulk on spot. They don't seem to be tracking him for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Yeah, so they just create. They take the XP the mob would generate and spread Skulk with it, which is interesting. And I think as long as there is Skulk, a Skulk block attached to a Catalyst block, it can spread. So as long as there's Skulk attached to it, it can like chain through the Skulk, which is actually really freaking awesome in my opinion. So yeah. Of course, there's the Skulk Shrieker, which is the one that is right here. We'll summon the Warden. We'll screech at you. Of course, the Warden himself is active right now, so it's not going to do anything. Did I summon a second one? I think I summoned a second one. Maybe it's one Warden per... Might be one Warden per Shrieker, which is actually kind of cool. So you could accidentally have multiple Wardens with you, which is quite scary. They initially won't do it. I think there's like a anger system, so once he reaches a certain level, it will eventually do it, but it doesn't do it absolutely immediately. So that's pretty cool. You can gather them with Soak Touch, like I said. Then the Skulk Veins, saw them, they kind of spread all over the place. They spread before the block does, and then of course Skulk, it's the block. And actually, Wool Occlusion, of course, is a thing that was in the game that would block the signal from being sent out. But the cool thing about Skulk in general is when you place the wool, it will actually notify. Wool can only be used to block the signal, but placing it causes the signal to go out anyway. Yeah, pretty amazing secret snapshot. I'm so glad we're finally getting this stuff. It's amazing. We're gonna despawn this guy real quick. I'm gonna fully outfit myself real quick. Flash enchant. No, I'm just gonna get a freaking anvil over here. Knockback. Nice one, knockback. Fire aspect. What are... I'm actually not even sure what all those sword ones are. Don't need smite. Unbreaking maybe needed. I don't know. So it seems like these are the two that we're gonna need for now. So we have a very powerful sword now. Can y'all stop spawning in? It's frustrating. Now to get some good armor. So we're just gonna get protection and thorns, basically. So protection is what we need. 2, 3, 4. Apparently I can put... There's a bug! You can put swift sneaking on any piece of armor, which is interesting. Alright, so that's kitted out. Have a sword. Have a totem, so maybe I can survive that. Golden apples, so maybe I can survive that. Steak, a stack of steak. Yeah. This is gonna go well. Alright. See how well this goes. I'm not ready to fight him. I'm not ready to fight him. He knows my location. I can't see. I can't see. Oh, he's fast. Oh man, it's so dark. I can't see. I didn't even think to bring blocks with me that could lift me up. There's a second one right here? Oh, I fell down. Not sure where I just fell down at. Yeah, this is my death sentence. Yeah, it's gonna be so ungodly hard to kill the guy. I wonder... Is he immune to lava? Get a Warden. See if he's immune to lava. Because this might be a way to trap him, just place an area where he can't get out of lava. Might be a way to stop him. Who knows? We'll see. Where if he somehow survives this. Oh no, he isn't immune to lava. This could be a way to stop him. Just have a lava bucket on you. And place it between you and him. Of course, gonna damage him for a while too. Also seems that he takes fall damage too. Okay, he'll eventually die. It does seem that he takes fall damage, so still dying down there. Warden. Wow. Survive that. I'm not sure, it might be possible for the Wither to summon him by chance, but we're just gonna make a bedrock box real quick. Still has a ton of health though. Despite all that fight, he still has a ton of health. And he's dead. He does drop XP though. Alright, well, yeah. That's this this secret snapshot thingy. About whatever you would call it. I have no clue. I just realized it teleported me a long ways away from the ancient city. But yeah, what do you guys think? Feel free to tell me your opinions in the comment section down below. I will see you all in the next one. This is Untitled Adventure. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Peace out.